back to the Late Late Show. My next guest has the heart of a poet and the voice of an angel. She is a singer, a songwriter, an actress and an activist whose latest journey has been connecting her with our native tongue. We're delighted to welcome her back to the Late Late Show, Imelda May! Hop in. Great to see you, missus.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Hi.
Or should I be saying Constatu?
Tommy Guma.
Yeah.
Gormagot agus tú féin.
I have to say, I didn't realise that this journey that you had been on was kind of something you hadn't been on before. Tell us about this documentary. You've been travelling up and down the country. You've been talking to Irish speakers and getting immersed in the music.
Yes.
How long have you been wanting to do this?
Oh, it's a long time coming. And I think it was while I was making another documentary that I made with Red Shoe Productions with Maggie Branagh. We did one about Lily and Lolly Yates.
When you were on the last time we were chatting about that?
Yeah. And what happened was while we were travelling all around, she's from the Gaeltacht and I'm not, and we were talking about the language and she'd try and encourage me to speak. And I would just seize up going, oh, I can't speak with you. You're a Gaeilgeoir, I can't, oh God, I couldn't. And she said, why not? And trying to encourage me. And that's where the conversation, and we ended up saying, we have to do something about this, because the more I spoke to people, the more I realised that it's not just me that feels like this. I think there's a lot of us feel like that.
Because look, I mean, I obviously feel like that, and there's a lot of people as well, but I just assume because, whenever I talk to you, you're so steeped in being Irish, and I just assumed that you were a Gaeilgeoir.
Oh God, I love that, but no, I wish I was. And then there's a moment within the first episode went out last week, and there's a moment in it where I was talking to the wonderful Lillis O'Leary, who will go down in history, by the way, that man will, for all he's done for the Irish language and for saving songs. And by the way, a lot of people don't realise the importance of saving songs. They say history is written by what's the saying? History is written
by the winners.
By the winners, and anybody who's at the end of that, or the victims or people left with trauma, they write the songs. And so much of our history, years ago, a lot of people didn't read and write. And so our history, from a personal point of view, was put into a song. They wrote songs, and they passed them generation to generation. They weren't put down in history books by some expert. They were put into communities and out into the world through songs. So when those songs were maybe disappearing, it was a whole personal story that would be gone, that it was really important for us to understand our history, for instance, during the famine or times even before that. And love songs and songs about, I found a lot of songs that were in, Irish songs that were in English, were about fighting, emigrating. They would go back to a period of time. But before that, they were about love, about fishing, about about famine, or about getting pregnant and out of wedlock, and all these amazing songs that I felt I had no access to. And I felt that I had to learn Irish to learn these songs. And through this documentary, it's the other way around. You learn the songs to learn the Irish. To learn
the songs. We've got a lovely clip of you singing with Lillis, who you mentioned here. Check this out.
Will you sing it with me now? My head harfa, my hand to harfa again.
My hand to harfa again.
That's very moving now, I have to say that.
I mean, he's a lucky man. That doesn't happen to most people to have you staring in his eyes singing like that is so good. That is so good.
It's a beautiful song, but the reason why he was so encouraging was because myself and, by the way, there's loads of people who speak beautiful Irish all over Ireland, but there's a lot of people like me who feel a little left behind and you don't know how to start. You have, you know, Radio na Gaeltacht and TG Carr, and I can't keep up with them. You know, I'm trying to figure out what everyone's saying. I wanted to do this for me and for everyone else who feels the same and put myself in that really awkward, embarrassed, mortified position that you're 10 years old in school again.
And trying to get over that fear, and there's a fear, isn't there?
Fear, the shame. And while I was talking to Lilith O'Leary, I realised it's not my fault. It's not your fault that you don't speak Irish. It's not our fault. It was taken from us. That I didn't wake up and learn to speak Irish as a child. And it's not my fault. And that's what gave me the way forward through it. And that's what gave Lilith lovely encouragement to me, because he said, there you have it. You hit the nail on the head, so get past your shame. It's not because you didn't pay attention in school. It's deeper than that. Let's just move along. And everyone was so warm and welcoming, and I didn't come up against what I thought I'd come up against in the Gaelic. People were like, come on in, the water's good.
You're talking there about, you know, how the songs unlock the language.
Yeah.
Would you give us a few bars tonight?
Yes.
Yeah?
No, see, this is me fear. Oh,
No.
singing in Irish.
I mean, see, you're
On telly.
You know, you're scared. We're excited. This is going to be great.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
So these are songs that I'm discovering, beautiful songs. And this was taught to me by the wonderful Anne Mulqueen down in Ring. And this song is about, see, I have to translate. And I didn't want to, I was trying to learn the song off by heart last night and the night before and the night before. And I thought, that doesn't do any good, because I'm still learning, I'm still discovering it, I'm still working out what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the pronunciation right. I'm trying to figure out. But this song, it's Eileen and Rowan. Eileen, my secret, but also my everything. I give you all I have. Eileen, my everything. I give you all I have. Right down to I'll go to any land with you, because we'll walk together in union. Will you come or will you stay? Will you come or will you stay? And she says, I'll come, but I might not stay. But if you lead, I will follow. Oh, love of my heart, as long as you live. Gra Machree, love in my heart. An odd or worry too, as long as there's life in you. Eileen, my love. And then it's Eileen, my everything. Céad Míle Fáilte wrote, welcome, when she's coming to him. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And he's saying, 1 million welcomes, 20 million, 900, and it's like all the welcomes. Welcome back, Eileen, my everything. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's absolutely gorgeous, yeah.
So
here we go.
Just so you know, I won't do the last one because I don't want to take up too much of your time, because you've loads of other people to
I mean, to be honest with you, you can take as much time as you want here. We've got Imelda May. I'm sitting in a chair and Imelda May singing to me here. Come on.
Okay, I'll try and... Hiolan féin gown a lad, Eileen a roon. I'm going to start again. See, my nerves are killing me. Hiolan féin gown a lad, Eileen a roon. Hiolan féin gown a lad, Eileen a roon. Hiolan féin gown a lad, she's good here, lad, mar huga Adieu tu, no avani tu, Ailina Ru. Adieu tu, no avani tu, Ailina Ru. Chucky mes nianig me, Biro magasalana tu, Grama chrianad oari tu, Ailina Ru. Gorgeous, isn't it?
That was amazing.
Yeah, but
That was so good. That was so good. It was like just to see where you started and the nerves you have with that song and then where it ended up and the story in it. It's just
beautiful song,
yeah.
and it's a very traditional song that I will have it off by heart, but I was nervous of the pronunciation. I know half the Gaeltacht is watching, and I'm thinking, oh dear God, and Al McQueen, who taught me the song, she's watching. So I got a bit nervous, but I think that's part of it, is pushing through that.
But then the other side of it is that there's so many people that actually want to, that, you know, are actually seeing you tonight, and maybe that'll inspire their journey.
If I can,
yeah,
anybody can, because my Irish, you know, wasn't good, but I'm using me cúpla focal more than ever. I'm using like that cunnas to slán, guramagut, just I'm going to me labba, gives a bit of bonya in me tea, you know. I'm just using what I have.
We had Hector on, and Hector, that's what Hector was saying. He's saying, look, just throw in what you have and,
Yeah.
and you know, just try to get through. You
Why
know?
not? What's
Yeah.
the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
And it's ours. It's my language. It's your language. It's our language. It makes the most sense for it to come off our tongue. So let's just throw off the shackles, and because so many people are brilliant at it, and I think it's nice to bridge the divide and let them pull us up by our bootstraps, but not be afraid to just give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? If you can go on television and sing in front of you and all you with my awful clunky Irish, but it gives me something very special. My heart seems to just be thrown wide open.
It brings you joy.
It does something else. It touches on something that is very deep, and there's so much beauty in it. And I want a piece of that. I want to know my tanga, you know?
Someone who understands that, who's a good friend of yours. We obviously had a presidential election today, and you know, you paid tribute in the concert hall to Michael D.
Yes.
I mean, what are we going to miss with Michael D. in the Áras?
Isn't he amazing? I think we all fell in love with him a long time ago, and I think he's given so much of himself, and he's really represented us beautifully all over the world. He has such dignity and honour, and he has a good heart. And I think he's so proud of being Irish. And he also said that, speak it, it's in you, you know it. And I have to say, we've a bloody good First Lady as well. She's been incredible, you know, all she's doing and all of this. Sabine's been phenomenal. So let's hope that we get someone as good coming up soon.
We'll know tomorrow. We will know tomorrow. So you're going to be touring in February.
Yes.
Music and songs, music and stories, and there's a few stories in there. Whenever I heard it was music and stories, I'm thinking, well, there's a few she can tell and there's a few she can't.
Yes.
And there's a few unexpected ones in there as well. I didn't realise, did you sing with Meatloaf at one point?
Yes. Yes, we recorded together. We were great pals.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was such a character. I loved Meat. See, I'm on first name terms, Meat. I loved Meat. Mr. Loaf, as somebody once called him. I think it was on the Late Late Show. Me and Meat were good pals, and I remember when we were recording together, I was in the booth and I was singing away. I was in his studio in America, and he came in, and he walked in, and this is very, very him. This is his sense of humour. He's out there, and he walked in and he said, I can't swear on here, can I?
I mean, I think you
I'll
probably
say
can.
F you, right?
Okay, grand.
He walked in and he just started to shout, F you! F you anyway! And he just kept shouting, F you, as I was singing. And I was thinking, I don't know if he's liking what I'm doing here. And anyway, he stormed off, he came back in, and it was his turn then to sing. And within 2 seconds, he had a big towel mopping his brow, and he says, you come in here, you look like that, you sing like that, and not one drop of sweat on your brow, F you! And he was like that after one note. I loved him dearly.
Look, I love chatting to you.
I love chatting with you.
Yeah, and that was absolutely gorgeous tonight. It's a brilliant documentary, and if it gives anybody any inspiration out there tonight, honestly, it's worth a watch, isn't it?
If it moves one person as much as it's moved me, meeting all these wonderful people, then my job is done. Myself and Maggie Brannock will be glad.
Well, look, your job's not done yet. You're going to stay with us. You're going to stay with us. You can watch Imelda May or On the Gale on Fridays, RT1 at 8:30. Imelda's tour, Raised on Songs and Stories. It travels across Ireland, including Dublin, Cork and Belfast in February. Ticketmaster.ie for more details.